Hi everybody, welcome to Line of the Week number 170, Motif Development Using Melodic Rhythms. It's time again to take a rhythm, add notes to it, and then improvise with it over tunes. This is called Motif Development. This week we continue with a line over a minor blues. It includes 3 motif development tools: variation, extension, and augmentation. Variation in this case means different notes but the same melodic rhythm to develop the original motif. Extension means adding material before or after the motif or a fragment of the motif. And augmentation means stretching out the motif by making the time values longer. Before I get to the line of the week, and so we're on the same page, here are the chords to the progression. The chords are C minor for 4 measures, to F minor 7, to C minor, to A flat 7, G7, and then back to C minor. Here are the chord scales I'm using this week. The chord scales are C melodic minor or a blues scale over the C minor triad for 4 measures, then E flat major, then C melodic minor, then E flat melodic minor, then A flat melodic minor, resolving to C melodic minor. Here's some melodic rhythm I'm using this week. Here's a line of the week with Guitar Pro backing I use to make sure I'm getting the notes and the rhythm accurate. Let's look specifically at the line of the week. In measure 1, you've got the original motif, meaning the melodic rhythm with notes that fit the harmony. In measure 2, there's a variation of the original motif. In measure 3, there's another variation of the original motif. As an aside, I saw Gary Burton on YouTube suggesting repeating the motif a few times to establish it for the listener. You want the listener to be able to first recognize the motif before you start developing the motif. In measure 4, there's a rest. In measures 5 to 6, there's an extension of the motif containing eighth notes, followed immediately by a variation contained in measure 7. So again, in measure 7, there's a variation of the original motif. In measure 8, there's a rest. In measures 9 to 10, here's an example of augmentation. The time value of each note and rest is doubled. For example, instead of the 2 eighth notes beginning the original motif, here are 2 quarter notes. The 2 quarter notes are then followed by a half note rest rather than a quarter note rest, and so on. In measure 11, there's another variation of the original motif to close out the line. So that's all for this week. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.